Okay, today I'm going to be talking about something very near and dear to my heart. The Lord impressed upon me that I should be sharing this, as I've known for a little less than a year, and I've had symptoms for about 3 years now. He's impressed that I can empathize with those around me. I know this life brings a lot of diseases and hardships with our health, and I wanted everyone to know that I'm going through a lot of things that I'm sure many of you are going through. And also, not many people know of this, and I believe there needs to be more awareness of POTS. So today we're going to be talking about POTS. I put on here the weighing down everyday symptoms. They are very generalized symptoms that can come from any type of disease or illness. Stands for Postural Orthostatic Tachycardia syndrome. Try and say that 5 times fast. It is a mouthful. Basically, though, it is an autonomic nervous system disorder. And I like to think of the autonomic nervous system as a remote control. It's a remote control of your whole body with the involuntary actions. So digestion, your heartbeat. And if the remote control goes flawed, things in your body are going to be happening that normally shouldn't be happening. I put on here, it's the simple things that become challenging in our lives. It says, don't judge by appearance. Some disabilities are invisible. So what are the symptoms of POTS? I'm going to tell you what I experienced and many others experience, and then list the ones that I thankfully do not experience. I have lightheadedness. I'm lightheaded right now. Just standing, walking around up here helps. Whenever I go from a sitting to a standing position, really lightheaded. Sometimes, you get those spots, blotchy spots. I have fatigue and weakness. It's gotten worse, especially the last 6 months. 20-year-olds are supposed to have lots of energy. You're doing a lot of things. Unfortunately, going to the grocery store is quite a task. And coming home, I need to take a break. Sometimes it's hard for me to deal with, but God gives me strength. Tachycardia basically is dealing with your heart and the pulse of your heart. Any postural changes with a POTS person will be quite extreme. For example, when I sit down, I have relief. I can catch my breath again. My pulse goes to about 68 within about 10 seconds. Now when I stand up, I get a little out of breath and lightheaded, and it goes up to 104, which is a significant raise. And if I go up a set of steps, which in our house to the second floor, I counted 15 steps, it goes up to 148, which is my exercise target heart rate. So doing simple tasks can be like exercising for those with POTS. Nausea and vomiting, I've dealt with nausea quite a bit. For about 2 months straight, it was quite frustrating. It was about every second of the day I had nausea. And saltine crackers, they sure did become my best friend. Even last night and this morning. Thankfully, I've only vomited once, though. They have brain fog, difficulty concentrating, difficulty finding the right word, and a lot of people struggle with depression. I would think that's because you're probably not feeling your best. Shortness of breath, like I said, standing up, especially with exercise, it's very difficult. I love to get outside and do things. And Nicole and I went on a bike ride not too long ago, and we were going up a hill, and I said, we need to take a break, and I took a break. I got off the bike and laid down on the ground. I was very short of breath, and it can be a little scary. A muscle joint and aches. You can have muscle aches all over your body. Me, I struggle with hip and joint issues, pain, and heat, massaging. That'll sometimes help. Very exercise intolerant. And you can imagine just going up a step of stairs, my heart rate, goes to 148. Imagine what a little exercise adds to my heart. And also people with POTS, they deal with headaches and migraines. Migraines run in my family, so headaches too, very difficult. About every day I have some type of headache, and I try and stay more natural to try and treat those. So other things I have that are attributed to POTS is constipation, diarrhea, bloating, cold extremities, clamminess, sort of restless leg syndrome, intolerance to heat, noise sensitivity, light sensitivity, especially in the mornings, feeling full quickly. I sometimes have to remind myself, Christine, that's not enough calories for today, let's get some more in. And chest pain, not heartburn, chest pain. So symptoms I don't experience. It's ironic, Nicole also has POTS. There are only about 500,000 to 1 million people in the U.S. that have it. So it's pretty rare. And the other symptoms are tremors, palpitations of the heart, blurred tunnel vision, low back pain, flushing, delayed gastric emptying, irregular heartbeat, and excess thirst. When I read this, it really put it into perspective, and this is another reason why I wanted to share, because a lot of people have some of these things. Research shows that the quality of life for these patients is similar to one with congestive heart failure and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Now, when I tell you this stuff, I'm not looking for sympathy, just as someone with cancer probably is not either. And I just want empathy, and I wanted to let you know that you're not alone. There are young and old people going through many hardships in this life, and just a reminder, God does answer prayer. Whenever I'm having a difficult day, I pray, and God answers and helps me in some form or another. So treatment, there is none. That's the hard thing about POTS. There is no treatment, no cure. You can treat each symptom, but as you've seen, I have 20 symptoms or so, and I would be on a lot of medications, which I'm refusing to take any. And they do suggest exercise. Exercise has not been proven efficient in my life, though, to help, and water intake can help. So it's one day at a time with God, and just remember to pace yourselves. If you do have something that can be hard on your health, take breaks, and know that God will get you through. God will not give us anything that we cannot handle. Amen? Amen. And each day is a new day, and He has many blessings in store for us. So let us remember to look for them. Thank you for listening, and may God bless each one of you.